Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we're going to talk about Casey Anthony, who actually was on trial back in 2008 for being accused of unaliving her own child. Yeah, and it looks like she is now back online, TikTok to be specific, saying that she is now a legal advocate for helping people who are currently dealing with crimes or who have questions about crimes. But not hers though. She said don't ask her about that. Now, obviously many people are outraged, including the judge who was in the trial back in 2008, and he's claiming that this is all just a big money grab and she just craves attention, which is just crazy because girl, like, why are you even online? Like, you are a baby unaliver. But if you're ready to get into this crazy story and the details, just stay tuned. So first, let me clear some things up. The alleged unaliving of her child happened in 2008, but the official trial actually happened in 2011. And that caused a lot of problems, especially for persecutors, because they weren't really able to get a full analysis of her child's body because it was so, you know, decomposed at that point. I mean, it's a whole 3 years later. So it was hard to see exactly what was going on, but they were able to get a few key details that really should have caused this woman to go to jail for life, honestly. Number one, she's not even the person who reported her daughter missing. It was actually her parents, because she asked her dad to borrow his car to go on some type of business trip, even though it turns out she never had a business trip to go on. Anyway, the car got impounded, so they went ahead and called the father and said, hey, you need to come and pick up your truck. To which he was like, hey, what happened? I didn't even know that my car got impounded. And when the parents got to the vehicle, of course, they're going through, taking a once over, looking at everything. And when they opened up the trunk, they said it literally smelled like death. So naturally, the parents go over, they talk to Casey, they say, hey, what's going on? Why was the car impounded? Why does it smell like death? And then they realize that they can't find or see their grandchild anywhere. So of course they have questions. Hey, Casey, where is our grandbaby? Casey proceeds to say that her child is missing, and apparently a nanny that she met while she was working at Disney World took her. So naturally the grandparents, they get on the phone and call the police, to which the dispatcher says directly to Casey, why haven't you called us about your missing child? I mean, apparently it's been a while and you didn't even call? To which Casey says, oh, well, I wanted to try and take matters into my own hands with finding my child. The whole situation has me flustered because I have a cat, okay? I'm a cat mom. So if my cat went missing, I'd be doing any and everything I could to find my cat. That's posters, talking to neighbors, this, that, anything, driving around, everything. So I can't imagine having a child and not even calling the police. Like, I'm doing any and everything that I can to find my baby. Why would you not, I think this was actually a really big turning point for the whole situation, because first it started off with, we need to find, Kaylee, we need to find your daughter. But at this point, when you realize that there is no missing persons call, there's really no effort into finding the daughter, it turns into, well, what did you do? So obviously the police get involved. They're looking, they're trying to find her. Casey's telling them, possibly look here, possibly look there. Well, come to find out, it's really unfortunate, but Kaylee, the daughter, her body was found just a couple minutes from Casey's house. She was wrapped in a Winnie the Pooh blanket, and she had a duct tape beside her. And by that point, the body was pretty badly decomposed. And they discovered Kaylee in December of 2008. And like I said, the trial was in 2011. So I don't know how, I don't know why, but the jury decided to let her off. She would not be charged. And I'm so upset for it, and it really sparked an outrage. There were people with picket signs saying the jury needs to be arrested because this is just insane. How are you going to let this baby killer get off? Like, no, she needs to be prosecuted for her charges. This is insane. So, anyways, fast forward to a couple weeks ago, 2025. Here's Casey back online, and she's talking about how she's going to be an advocate, a legal advocate, and help people in need, which I honestly feel like is just her guilt festering inside of her. And now she's trying to reach out and help other people in need to make herself feel better about what she has done to her own child. And we're not really having it. We're not going to be lenient on her because it's just insane that you would even do that and then have the audacity to come back online like everything is perfectly fine. And not to mention, she also tried to blame her parents for her child being missing. She claimed that the grandfather, her dad, SA'd the child. There was no proof of that. And on top of everything, mind you, the parents are the ones that called the police, not her. So if they had actually done something, why would they call and you not call? It makes no sense. But anyways, she is trying to start some type of monetization for her legal advocacy. And she says you can join her group if you like, and they can just talk about legal things and blah, 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 blah. And the judge says it's actually illegal to give legal advice and you are not qualified, you are not a professional in that field. So she's just signing up for even more craziness, even more trouble. It's almost like she just cannot stay out of trouble. And this is what she deserves. Nobody is going to want you to be a legal advocate for them. It's just a messed up situation. And honestly, I never want to see her face again. I don't want to see her online. I need you to be hush hush before we all get mad again and have them reopen this case and lock your butt in jail for the rest of your life, because that's what needs to happen here. But anyway, guys, this whole thing is a mess, but I do want to know your thoughts. So go ahead and put them down in the comment section. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified every time I post. And in the meantime, be careful out here. Do not make dumb decisions. Don't be Casey Anthony. If you don't want to take care of your child, either put them up for adoption, find a family that's willing to take them, or give them to a family member. By all means, do not unalive your freaking child. Okay, love you. Bye.